Welcome to my page. My name is Tisha Oluwafemi. Today, I want to give us some hints on how to answer a comprehension passage. By comprehension, we mean the ability to read, understand, digest, and to be able to answer some questions given at the end of a passage. That is the simple meaning of comprehension. And I want us to learn some hints on how to answer comprehension passage. The very first thing you do when you are faced with any comprehension passage is to run a quick reading on the passage. By the time you are doing this reading, you are getting yourself familiar with some concepts, some ideas from the passage. Then after that, you now conduct a careful reading. Yes, I call it a careful reading because it's like the second reading. During this reading, you study some specific contents in the passage. At this stage, you note those key points that the passage is pointing to. Then after you have done that, you read the questions. But if you are the type that your comprehension is very slow, you don't comprehend easily, you are not a fast learner, you may have to read the passage the third time before going to the question. But if you are a fast learner, after the careful reading, the next step is to read the question. This time, you are only reading the question. You are not attempting any question yet. You are reading the question to familiarize yourself with the question and to store up those questions in your head. So that when you now move to the next stage, which is the third reading, by the time you are reading the passage at the third stage, those questions that you already store up in your head, you will be seeing hints or possible answers from the passage as you are reading it. So while you are conducting the third reading, you are noting those questions that you already store up. You are noting them down. Perhaps you can just underline those answers, those hints to answers to the questions. Then at this stage, by the time you are done with the third reading, you must have had a kind of an idea to the answers to those questions. And after that, then you now begin to put down to paper your answers. You put down to paper all those answers that you have noted down, those ones that you need to edit, those ones that you need to modify to present to such that it will be presentable, such that it will answer the question perfectly. Then that is the final stage. You put down your answers, and you ensure that you write eligibly, you write correctly, and you make use of good and accurate English. With all this I have said, by now I want to believe that you will be able to answer a comprehension passage perfectly. Yes, especially for those of you in a higher level in secondary schools, junior secondary school. So when you come across with comprehension passage, with all these in that I've given you, you are most likely to do a perfect job to every comprehension passage that you come across. Thank you. Once again, my name is Teacher Oluwafemi. You can reach out to me if you need any assistance learning English language, learning comprehension, learning grammar, vocabulary development, and so on and so forth. I'm available. Thank you. Please do well to like my page, comment, share, and God bless you.